Good morning, I'm Ty Albright. Here's what's going on in the four states. The former Joplin banker that took about $70,000 from a local charity given a 7-year deferred prison sentence because he paid full restitution. 48-year-old Aaron Allen Smith was the treasurer of the Joplin Miracle League when he embezzled that money through their credit card at several local casinos last year. A daycare worker charged with assaulting an infant in Berry County. 32-year-old Brittany Lassiter of Cassville is accused of slamming a 20-month-old baby girl face down into a sleeping cot. She was booked into jail on a $15,000 bond. It turns out Missourians are buying a lot of marijuana. A new report shows $1.26 billion in recreational marijuana sales in 2024's performance years, $182 million in medical cannabis sales, which led to more than $72 million in sales tax that was deposited for a veterans health fund. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the mid-90s. Mostly clear skies tonight with lows dropping down to the mid-70s. Sunshine in 97 for Thursday. Sunshine near 100 for Friday. Your KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing a lot of anything across the four states. 68 in Neosho, 72 in Pittsburgh, 72 in Joplin. It's set up for severe weather alerts. Download the Zimmer Storm Center app. Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial. And today we have Zaid from Baxter Springs.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Zaid. And if you've got a kiddo who wants to take part in the KIX Kids Pledge, just check out the Morning KIX page at KIX1025.com. We are just 15 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. We've got $1,077.50 up for grabs in that jackpot. And all you got to do is be caller number 5 at 720. Tell us what the secret sound is to win all the cash. Here's Russell Dickerson on the four states' number one for cash, KIX 102.5. Good morning. Okay, I've got to close these blinds. I am going blind. Just 1 second. Morning, Garrick Bro. Jimmy, good morning. Sarah. Good morning, Christy. Megan, good morning.
And we did that what's your name thing. Where you from and what's your favorite drink? She says, shut up, come and dance with me. And now she's singing, girls just wanna have fun at the top of her lungs. Don't even know she about to wreck someone. And boys, I'm in trouble now. Ain't even trying to get out. So come on, baby, take me down, 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 yeah. Don't know what happened tonight. Don't know what happened last week. Don't know what happened to her, but she about to happen to me. She about to happen to me. She'll probably be the one that got away. But right now,
Sorry. All right, well, that's good. Sorry about that. Exciting news. We're having a boy. Oh, I'm so excited for Kelsey. Congratulations, a little boy. How sweet. Does she already have a name picked out? She's got the name ready. That's so exciting. Well, congratulations. Seems like it's the time for little boys. So Rara's getting ready to welcome her new grandson. How's Cheyenne doing? Megan, we were thinking the same thing. Good morning, Melissa. How you doing? Did y'all see our Twisted Takes Tuesday from yesterday? By the way, if you haven't seen it, you should go see it. It's up on Facebook, Insta, and X. We kind of look like old terrier dogs. She's doing good. We have an induction date, August 30th. Oh my gosh, that's so soon. That's so exciting. Where did Randy go? Randy left for boot camp. Not even kidding. He just left like 5 minutes ago. They hopped in a car and off they went. So him and a couple of the other folks here at the radio station are headed down to Texas, and he is going to a radio boot camp. I can only assume this is all stemming from his hot dogs or just bologna with loose morals or something. Whatever. I think it's stemmed from that, and it's just been, got to get this man back on track. Like a cross between a terrier and a Frenchie. Yeah. Like the big eyes. Yeah, it's a long drive. It's like 9 hours. Morning, Harry. Morning, Jasmine. How you doing? So he's off to boot camp, and I'm sure they're going to whip him into shape. Morning, Riley. We need. Here's hoping. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. It's morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 710. Sunshine today with highs in the mid 90s. It is 72 in Joplin. Let's take a full look at your forecast in just 14 minutes. And we're just 10 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. That jackpot, $1,077.50 up for grabs. And it could be yours if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is. Here's Miranda Lambert on the four states number one for cash, KIX 102.5. Randy, whipped into shape, yeah. I'm not holding my breath, so rah-rah. I am curious, though, to see what he learns and comes back with, so we'll see. Hopefully he gets some good info. Planets in the microwave again. I'm holding onto the grass so I don't fall off. Yeah. It's, what is it? Mercury is retrograding, or they're doing something. Hey, Jerry. Good morning. How you doing? Doing pretty good, Riley. Thanks for asking. Feel much better. Good, Melissa. I'm so glad that you're feeling better. It was like, what, 2 days of you just not feeling very good at all? You doing just fine? You still in Joplin, Jerry? Something with 7 planets and the mothership making its way to our solar system. Oh, yeah, the mothership. I forgot about the mothership. That's coming too. Hey, by the way, don't forget, we also are still getting you signed up for Hank Williams Jr. tickets. And that show is going to be August 16th, Thunder Ridge Nature Arena. My blood pressure was awful yesterday, too. 202 over 121. Oh, my gosh. Melissa. Does it normally spike like that when you don't feel well? I'm glad that you're feeling better. Hey, Floyd, how you doing? Yeah, that's not good at all. Good morning, Jeff and Cynthia. The Hank Williams Jr. show's the day before your birthday, Dorinda. Also, good morning, Dorinda. So I've been trying to think of something to do while Randy is at boot camp the next couple of days. And I had an idea. I had an idea last night right before bed. And of course, I can't remember what it is now. I know it involved drawing and putting these drawings all over his cubicle. But I cannot for the life of me remember what it was I was going to draw. I have no idea. But I want to do something. It's been a long time since I've done something like this. The first couple of times he left me alone on morning kicks, I would draw different variations of him. I think there's a picture of him as a cat somewhere. What's really fun is leaving little Post-its all over his cubicle as well. Green bean casseroles, just leave a bunch of green bean casseroles all over his desk. He'll love that. Yeah, they'll be real nasty, though, because they've got to sit all weekend as well. Lizards everywhere. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. KIX 102.5, the four states' number one for country. It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 717. We've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound, $1,077.50 right after Scotty McCreery. On the four states' number one for cash, KIX 102.5. I'm assuming that says bald stick figure, Riley. I really wish I could remember what it was last night because it made me. It was one of those things where I'm like, that's pretty good. And I didn't think to write it down or make a note on my phone or anything like that, which would have been the smart thing to do. Pictures of penguins in different poses. Oh, that's a great one. That's so good, Melissa. There's a wild park in Wichita, or technically it's in Goddard, Kansas, which is fairly close to Wichita where I grew up. It's called Tanganyika. And they have a penguin experience where you can actually go and like swim with the penguins. And I was like, how fun would it be if I don't know how I'd get them to Goddard, Kansas in and of itself, but if we could go to Tanganyika Wild Park and I didn't tell them what we were doing. I was like, man, we're going to go to this park and this zoo and it's going to be great. We're going to go pet lemurs and we're going to go do all of these different things. And then not tell him that we're going to go swim with penguins and just show up. Meltdown. Hey, good morning, Gail. All right, Secret Sound in a minute 20. Ball stick figures all over post-it notes all over his office. I think it would be cool too. I would love to swim with penguins. They also have, if I remember correctly, they have an otter experience, which is what I would really love to do. Kyle and I call each other otters. 30 seconds, and both phone lines are already lighting up. Holy cow. Change. I kind of like the oh no button, though. Like, and it makes us laugh. Every time one of us hits it, we always just laugh. There's also plastic wrap his computer, his mouse, his keyboard, and his chair. Oh, he would hate that. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 721. We'll see sunshine today with highs in the mid-90s. It is 72 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 4 minutes. But right now, let's see if we can give away some cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. We've got $1,077.50 up for grabs, and I would love to give it to you. If you could be caller number 5 at 417-623-1025 and tell me, what is this sound? What do you think? What was that? Caller number 5, 623-1025 for a chance to guess and win for the four states number one for cash. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 1. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 2. Try again. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 3. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Caller number 4. Keep trying. Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Hello? Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Christine! Christine? Yes, Christine from Carl Junction. You are caller number 5. Woohoo! Christine! All right, you finally got back on that track, back on caller number 5. You ready for this? All right, for $1,077.50, what is this sound? She says, turn in a pot of macaroni for $1,077.50. That is not it, Christine. But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,102.50, and give you another chance to guess and win tomorrow morning at 7:20. Thank you, Christine. I don't know that my math was right there. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for cash. Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound. Christine?
Am I caller number 5?
Yes, Christine from Carl Junction. You are caller number 5. Woohoo! Christine. All right, you finally got back on that track, back on caller number 5. You ready for this?
Yes.
For $1,077.50, what is this sound?
Turn a pot of macaroni?
She says, turn in a pot of macaroni for $1,077.50. That is not it, Christine.
Dang it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,102.50, and give you another chance to guess and win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Awesome sauce.
We did it. Good job. Hey, good morning, Lisa. How you doing? Hey, at least you got back on to caller number 5. You're getting it. If a straw has one hole, then macaroni's got to have one hole. That's right, Megan. One, just like a straw. That's right, Sarah. Has anyone been close yet? I'm trying to think of all of the guesses that we've gotten. I don't think so. That's true, Megan. That's true. There are some circles there in the macaroni. Morning, Edwin. I'll get back to you in just a little bit. We're good there. I think we're good there. Up next, we have this one. Okay. And then we've got to call our winner for the Hank Williams Jr. ticket. You came down with a summer cold. Man, those stink. And it just feels wrong. Like, who said that you could get a cold in summer? It sounds so contradictory. Cold, summer. It just don't match up. I hope you get to feeling well soon, Lisa. Those are no fun. You ready for a new hint, Tina? With Randy getting shipped off to boot camp, I don't think we're going to get a new one this week. Maybe next week? But we also just gave you guys a hint, like what? Last Friday, the Friday before that? And it's such a good hint. Yeah, that's right. Not last Friday, but the Friday before that. You still say a hamster wheel turning? I really think there's someone out there that knows it. They just can't get through. Came back with a really bad summer cold. She never really got over the sinus infection she had for over a month, and now this. I hope she gets to feeling weather too. Sinus infections stink. They hit right when summer's coming to a close. Yeah. It's not going to feel like it, though. I mean, we had some cooler weather and it was fabulous, but now it's going to get really, really hot again. 99 on Friday, 98 on Saturday, 93, 95, 95. Heat index values are going to be over 100. We're talking like 102, 103. So summer's hanging on there. It's not letting go just yet. I just hope it's not in the 90s when pumpkin spice comes out because pumpkin spice for me is so much better when it's a little bit cooler. When it's still like blazing 100 degrees outside, it's less satisfying that way. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. Here's Florida Georgia Line on KIX. You know what it is? I'm curious to know what you think it is. Anyone going to Born and Raised in September? We've got a ticket giveaway coming up for that here in just a couple of weeks. So KIX is going to be sending a lot of folks. I'm pretty sure MJ's already got plans to be there. Chapel might be going too. Yeah, she thinks she ruined her kid's summer because she's been sick a lot. She took her daughter camping before she goes back to school. I'm sure her kids don't think of it that way, though. That mom guilt is hard, though. One of my closest friends and I were talking the other day about mom guilt. And she was like, I just feel like I was too short-tempered and impatient all day long. We were talking about all the things that she and her daughter did and went out, the time they spent together and stuff. And as much as you think you fell short, I strongly doubt your kids see it that way. All right. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 736. We'll see sunshine today with highs in the mid-90s. It is 72 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 24 minutes. Also in the next hour, I want to hear about the time that your kids got their hands stuck in something. What did they get their hands stuck in? 623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell me on Facebook. And we're also getting you signed up to win tickets to go see Hank Williams Jr. August 16th at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena. And we're giving those away in just 14 minutes. So if you want to go to the show, if you want to get entered to win, you've got to text the word tickets to 417-623-1025. And do it now because we're going to be finding out the winner again in just 14 minutes. So who's ready for back to school season? I cannot believe that we are mere weeks away from back to school. My kids are they're ready for it, It's been a fun summer. They've done a lot of things, some traveling and swimming and things like that. But they're ready to see their friends, to find out who their teachers are. But there's still one more hurdle before we can officially go back to school, and that is back to school shopping. And sometimes, it can be okay, and then other times it's chaotic because everyone is doing back to school shopping, and it feels like that is the one moment when the kids decide to be feral. Is when you're in the store and there's a red folder and a green folder and a blue folder, and suddenly your kids have a very specific taste in folder and folder color that they did not have a year ago. So back to school shopping, not always my favorite thing to do, but evil genius Jeff Bezos says that he's got a solution for you. He thinks you ought to do your back to school shopping on Amazon. Listen to this.
Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos. It's almost back to school time for all your mini-me's. Yeah. which means back to school shopping. You know, long lines, endless quests for the 2.5-inch binder. Oh, but here's an idea. Skip the stores and buy everything you need on Amazon. Oh, sure, you all think I'm evil until you realize I made your insolent lives easier. Do you really want to spend a beautiful day in Target wandering empty aisles? Or just open your laptop for, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes from your couch? You're welcome. I made stores inconsequential. If you want to go to stores for nostalgic reasons, just remember there's nothing quite as pathetic as an aging hipster. Now, personally, I don't care if your kids get good grades or not, as they inevitably will all end up working for me.
There we go. Okay, what in the world is that? I told her that her kids aren't going to remember that they didn't go get to do, just what they did do and how much fun they had while doing it. Absolutely, Melissa. That is so true. So Hank Jr. last year at Born and Raised, and he was amazing. If you haven't seen him and you can go, he won't disappoint. I loved school too when I was a kid. I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. And thankfully, my kids are a lot of the same. They both really enjoy school. I had a lot of mom guilt when my kids were growing up. I worked nights and was always too tired to do anything. I made the most of the time that we did spend together. You know, we all do the best that we can for our kids. We really do. And you were still there, man. You were still working so hard for them, and you showed up for them. And they remember that. They know that. Doesn't always have to be about doing things, you know? All right, y'all. Last few moments to get entered to win for Hank Williams Jr. I'm going to let it ride for another minute or so, and then I got to call the winner. Bye, Riley. Have a great day. Be safe. Y'all, you know what I realized the other day? I have a middle schooler. How is that even allowed? What? How can she already be going into middle school? Ugh, my heart is just not ready for that. I always joke that I try to squish her down. I'm like, don't do it. I love watching her grow and become just so independent and find her things, her passions, and the things that she loves and stuff. But, you know, that's my baby. We're going into middle school. All right, here we go. That's right. Pandemic babies are going to kindergarten. That's right. My oldest grandson's turning 10 this month. I feel very old at times. I know this is we've all heard this one, but I heard it again the other day and I was like, it's so true. The days are long, the years are short. And it's just really stuck with me. I'm like, that is true. All right. Turning the contest off. I'm going to let it pick a winner. That stinks. Hey, is this Jimmy? Jimmy, what you doing? Oh, well, that's fun. Be safe today. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. You know what's also pretty cool? Winning tickets to go see Hank Williams Jr. Woohoo! Woo! You have just won a pair of tickets to go see him August 16th at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena. This tells you the four states #1 for country. Say KIX 102.5. There we go. Congratulations, Jimmy. Yeah. Can I get your birthday, please? And I need your street address, please. And your email is still the D22 and then your last name at Gmail? Okay, so they're going to email these tickets to you probably on Friday, but you may get them early Monday morning from national@zrimarketing.com. Double check your spam folder. They send the emails to all of our winners at once, and so sometimes they get flagged as spam, even though it's not. If you don't have them in your inbox by noon on Monday, you can call our clearance office at 624-1025, and they will help you out and make sure that you get your tickets, okay? Yeah, enjoy the show, Jimmy. Bye bye. Whew! I did not think he was going to answer. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:51. We'll see sunshine today with highs in the mid-90s. It is 72 in Joplin. We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 9 minutes. Also, in the next hour, I want to know about the time that your kids got their hands stuck in something. Because let's face it, their hands are the perfect size for getting into just about anything. So the time that their hands got stuck in something, what happened? 623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell me on Facebook. But we've been getting you signed up to win tickets to go see Hank Williams Jr. He's going to be at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena on August 16th. And our system has just picked a winner. So let's go ahead and give them a call. We need the right music for it. Here we go. Okay. All right, let's see if it rings now. See if I got it right. Now if they answer.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jimmy?
Yes.
Jimmy, what you doing?
I'm at work. I drive a truck for a living. I'm over here dumping petroleum coke because I help make gasoline.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. You know what's also pretty cool?
What?
Winning tickets to go see Hank Williams Jr. Woohoo! Woo!
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
You have just won a pair of tickets to go see him August 16th at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena.
That's awesome.
This tells you the four states number one for country.
KIX 102.5.
Okay. Now we got to get him in the system. He was a new winner, too. That's cool. I didn't think I recognized his name. All right, there we go. He is entered and good to go. Okay. Morning, Becky. All right, I am going to go ahead and call it. Lots to get done with Randy being gone. So tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we are talking about weird collections, the weirdest collections that you've ever seen someone have. Also, Secret Sound 1,102.50 up for grabs tomorrow. And more Hank Williams Jr. tickets up for grabs. So we'll be doing all of that tomorrow. We'll also be announcing the Best of the Four States winners throughout the morning as well. And those winners will also be posted on the KIX website, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's everything. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.